bring a little bit of knowledge as a parent, as an adult, as well as from my children who have both been through the beef program. So tonight we're going to be covering the following. Our objectives are to hopefully answer some of your questions about the 2 livestock shows, the Provincial Beef Heifer Show, as well as 4-H Alberta Sheep Show. Look into multi-species judging, what to expect from these programs, the benefits as a 4-H member as we move on, a little bit about Summer Synergy and its program content, as well as how to register, and then at the end of the program there'll be time for questions.
All right. So we'll start off with the 4-H Alberta Beef Heifer Show, otherwise known as Beef Heifer Show. Just a little bit about this program. All 4-H members are eligible to attend, and beef members have to exhibit their 4-H project animals. So that means that non-beef members or members that don't have beef female project animals, they can come and they can register and participate in the events that don't require livestock. So that would be something like show team judging or multi-species judging, as well as the quiz and the fun activities that happen throughout the week. This is 3 jam-packed days of fun and competition. This year we have changed our schedule a little bit. I will touch on that on the next slide. And it's actually more about 2.5 days. This is an excellent opportunity to challenge yourself and to push yourself to try your skills at a different level, and also to maybe see what some other 4-H members are doing and some skills that they have gained through their experiences at these programs and events. It's a wonderful learning opportunity. It's also a fantastic opportunity to meet new people who have similar interests as you. So that would be the beef industry, showing cattle, grooming cattle, multi-species judging, or just learning about the beef industry in general. It's also a great opportunity to reconnect with friends if you've ever been before, or if you've met friends at camp or maybe even multi-judging. This is another opportunity to connect with them, again, with like-minded individuals. First time, fear not. It's always hard to get out of our comfort zone, but we also appreciate, or at least I do, when there's an opportunity to have a new perspective or learn something new or challenge my skills in a way that I haven't been challenged in my home area or I might not have experienced in other areas. So challenge yourself. Don't be afraid to get out of your comfort zone and come check out the Beef Heifer Show this year. So what can I expect from the Beef Heifer Show? So there's 5 components that feed into our aggregate championship. And if you register for the program, you are automatically entered into all 5 of these categories. So we start off with grooming. That happens on the Thursday of our program. And that is pretty self-explanatory. You have a certain amount of time with your animal in a chute, and the person who can do the best in getting that animal from 0 to hero and ready to walk into the ring will probably score the best with that. On Wednesday afternoon, so just prior to grooming, we have our multi-species judging competition. And this is an opportunity for you to practice your judging skills as well as giving oral reasons for those classes. We have our confirmation show, so that is calf classes as well as your general female classes with heifer, 2-year-old and 3-year-old. We do have breed classes as well as commercial classes. Breed classes are totally dependent upon number of entries and how that shakes out. Showmanship is held in conjunction with show team judging. So the 4-H members who are in the ring with the 4-H members are in the ring showing their animals in their showmanship competition, and those entered in the show team judging are being the judge and the ringman for that opportunity. I'll touch on the show team judging in a second and explain exactly what that is. And then the 5th component, this year we've changed it. In the past, we have had a marketing component. This year we are doing an industry quiz. So all members will be writing a quiz on the Tuesday at 5 o'clock, and that will be our 5th component this year. So show team judging, I talked about this. That happens during our showmanship competition, And show team judging is where you have two people, two 4-H members, and one will be the official judge and one will be the ring person. And it is up to them to run a class. So from having people come in, having them walk around, line up, and then exit the ring, the show ring person is responsible for managing the animals in that class and getting them all lined up. And the official judge is, of course, responsible for judging that class and then providing a set of reasons on the microphone for everybody to hear. So then we also have an opportunity for fun, just connection with your fun, connection and fun with family and friends. And I think we had a poll show up that says that asking if you've provincially attended a livestock show. So just answer that question. All right, trying to move to the next slide. Oh,
here we go. So this year will be the 8th annual 4-H Alberta Sheep Show. It's a fairly new program in the world of 4-H compared to the Beef Show, which is in its 42nd year. So we're new and excited, and we have a great show committee that helps put on this show. When you come to the Provincial Sheep Show, we have the 5 components as similar to the beef. Our members participate in trimming, multi-species judging, marketing, confirmation, and showmanship. Move-in for the sheep show is on Tuesday, July 10th. We basically move in, get your animals washed, and get organized. The trimming starts Wednesday, and it's one of our required components. There will be a trimming critique this year, so it'll help the members understand why they're trimming lambs and what we're looking for. Moving into multi-species judging later that afternoon. On Thursday, the 4-H members do a marketing competition, which is strictly for 4-H members. It'll be designed for junior, intermediate, and senior components. We have an educational component after that. It's a showmanship clinic this year. The members had really wanted to have more hands-on, understand what the judges are looking for. Different than the beef showmanship competition, our members are judged during their confirmation class. So our showmanship judge is there for 2 days rather than just the one competition. So in the afternoon, we get into our sheep confirmation. Evening of Excellence is that evening. On Thursday, Friday, we have our market lamb competition, showmanship, and then we move into the fun class of our costume class. So we also have show team judging, which is similar to what the beef kids do, a stall competition, as well as our jackpot lamb. So if you don't have a breeding project, you can come with a market lamb and compete in that competition.
All right. Oh,
yeah, next slide.
Yeah. There we go. It takes a second.
There we go. So what members say about our sheep show? Bring a friend. All registered 4-H members are eligible to attend the show and participate. It's super fun. They love seeing and making new friends, and they enjoy the balance between competition, fun, and entertainment. The sheep show provides a costume class. As you can see there, we had the grapes. It was an awesome little competition. We usually have up to 14 or 15 members with their lambs in the ring, so it's really great. This year, on the Wednesday evening, 4-H Alberta is hosting the supper, and our special entertainment for that evening is we're having the hypnotist come back again. So that's one of the big things the kids like to look at.
All right. And we are very excited to have the hypnotist come back again this year. So what are the benefits of attending this program? Skill mastery. So whether you're showing a beef project or a sheep project, fitting or trimming, judging livestock, so that's your own personal gain in practicing your skills, but also in hearing the official judges and their reasoning and what they look for in livestock, and as well as other practical skills, which Shelly Ann touched on for the sheep project. We also pride ourselves in teamwork. So that's working with others, whether you're in a team for something like show team judging, working with your project animal, because we all know how fun and challenging animals can be. They can also be our best friends, but they can definitely try us. Communication. So again, that works with working with others, but as well as expressing your opinion and why you think the way you do, or explaining why you placed something the way that you did. You can participate in the industry, you can set goals, and also something that's very important to 4-H and beef show and the sheep show is cheering on others. This is also a wonderful opportunity for industry learning and promotion of 4-H. So just general industry knowledge, whether you're learning from your official judge, through the beef heifer show quiz, through the husbandry information in the sheep show, or just connections that you're making throughout the barns. It is also raising project awareness for both the beef female projects as well as the sheep female and market lamb projects, whether that's within 4-H or outside of 4-H into the agriculture community. So it's a wonderful opportunity for our 4-H members to come and learn some skills and show off themselves as well as 4-H Alberta.
So this week, you've probably heard the word Summer Synergy, and Summer Synergy is a partnership between 4-H Alberta, Calgary Stampede, ORE, and the Olds College. And these 4 partners put on what we call the Synergy Week. And one of the components this year, which is new and exciting, is the Judging Like a Pro, or Synergy University. It's going to be the first 3 days, which is July 8th to 11th. They have sessions developed for all levels of judging experience, and they're going to be taught, and you're going to learn from 2 of the best from Kansas State University, Scott Shecky and Chris Mulnix. So this is a new program that you'll have to register online with the Synergy website. Those of you that are interested in the scholarship opportunities, there are 5 requirements, and you can check those out on the ORE website. But these opportunities include scholarships through the Calgary Stampede. On the Saturday, you go for an interview, and there's scholarships for juniors, intermediates, and seniors. And you must compete in the 5 components listed. So there's the synergy marketing, which has to be done off-site prior to the competition. For beef, it's grooming. For sheep, it's the trimming. All participants must partake in the multi-species judging, the showmanship, as well as their breed confirmation classes. So that's Summer Synergy.
All right. And that ends our beef show, sheep show, and Summer Synergy portion of the webinar. And now we will move into the 4-H Alberta multi-species judging competition, which is hosted the 2nd weekend of August, which is the weekend immediately following the long weekend. This is a fantastic opportunity for senior members to apply their learned judging techniques and to hone their skills and that one extra level practice. And we really believe that we challenge our members at this competition as they judge classes of beef, horse, dairy, swine, goats, and sheep. And for a lot of those species, we try to get multiple classes, whether that's market or breeding or a mix. We try to get everything. We also like to toss in classes of hay or forage or grain or something that's a little bit unique. But we definitely like to try and challenge our members as they are competing for a special opportunity, which I'll touch on in a little bit. This is a 1-day competition. So while it is held on a weekend, we have registration on our Friday night to get everybody in place, as the Saturday competition does start bright and early. We are usually judging just after 8 a.m. And we have multiple rotations where members are judging classes right straight until noon. And then after lunch, usually get about an hour for lunch. After lunch, members will then do their oral reasons. So members have to judge classes in the morning, take an amazing amount of notes, and really paint that picture in their brain for the afternoon, when they would then present those oral reasons to the official judge. After that, there's a little bit of free time when members will hear their official placings. They have some free time, a group picture, and then we have our awards banquet, where we announce the top 3 in each species group, as well as we announce those who are earning a spot on the Alberta Livestock Judging Team. So not only is this a one-day competition, it's also a great opportunity to interact with 4-H judges from around the province. Again, great opportunity to connect with friends that you've made from beef show, sheep show, camp, whatever that may be, a regional event. That's another opportunity. So as I've said, you can earn a spot on the Alberta Livestock Judging Team. What does this mean? These are what you might call the Denver trip, whether that's the team opportunity or the single opportunity, going to Exhibition to judge in their international judging competition, as well as going to NILE, which is the Northern International Livestock Exhibition, in their judging opportunity as well. So we do send a team to each of those competitions, and that's really a unique opportunity for our 4-H Alberta members to participate in those international livestock judging competitions. This competition wouldn't be what it is without the support of Lakeland College. So we host our event at their campus in Vermilion, and our classes are supported by Lakeland College staff. They do help us find the animals for those classes, and it is ever so much appreciated with that.
So who's eligible for this show? So each region has a quota that they're able to fill, and this quota is based on members of age in each region. Currently this year, East region, this region has 6 spots eligible. The Northwest region has 16 spots eligible, as they are one of the bigger regions with the most seniors in the province. Northeast region has 9. Combination of West Central and East Central have 17. Region 2, which is Lexi's region, Calgary, is 14, and the South region has eligible 13 members to come. This year we've opened it up to non-qualified individuals to attend, so this includes those members that didn't go to a qualifying event, and each region has a qualifying event, as well as we're opening it up for practice for our intermediate members, so they have an idea of what to expect and the things they need to be looking at and honing in on and be prepared when they come as seniors. So to be eligible for the day awards and trips, senior members must be 16 years old as of July 31st and qualified through their regional quota. Past trip recipients may attend for a potential second travel opportunity, and you're only allowed 2 trips through the judging competition. Once those areas are filled up, we're also opening it up for practice only for senior members under 16 or did not qualify through their regional quota. And then on July 1st, we're opening it up to everyone, and that includes all intermediates and senior members. So we really want to get the members experienced in this program. It's a great opportunity to learn about decision-making, the livestock industry, as well as being able to express yourself and make your opinions matter.
Absolutely. All right, so we talked about these fantastic opportunities that we have within 4-H Alberta or through our connections. How the heck do you register for them? So with the livestock shows, so that's beef and sheep, as well as our multi-species judging competition, that's all done through our 4-H Alberta website. That's found at www.4h.ab.ca. And when you land on that page, you'll be able to see a register now icon. When you get through that information, you'll be using your 4-H username and password. If you don't have that information, feel free to contact the registrar at 780-422-4444. From there, you just need to click on the program registration tab and basically follow the prompts. You will need to fill in some forms before you can register for any of the programs. So be prepared to fill in the program agreement, the medication permission, the personal health record. So those forms need to be filled in before you will be able to register for any program. So plan for that time. They only have to be completed once. So once you do them once, they're set for the whole year. From then, yeah, you just need to find the program you want to register for and then follow the prompts through the registration process. Registration is open until midnight of the closing date, which Shelly Ann will touch on in a quick second. And registration is not considered complete until full payment is received. So then that covers 4-H Alberta registration. For Summer Synergy, to register in that event, that includes the Synergy U judging clinic or workshop that Shelly Ann touched on. You need to visit summersynergy.ca to do that. And just a quick tip, if you're wanting to register in what we call the scholarship components, to be eligible for those Calgary Stampede scholarships or Summer Synergy scholarships that Shelly Ann talked about, as well as register in the beef or sheep show with 4-H Alberta, you do need to enter on both websites. So you definitely need to enter both. That's, I think, very important to note from this slide.
So the 2018 dates. We've talked a lot about the programs. When are they? So 4-H Alberta Beef Heifer Show registration closes this Friday on June 1st. The event runs from July 9th to 12th, which we call the Synergy Week. The 4-H Alberta Sheep Show registration deadline, once again, is June 1st. And that event runs from July 10th to 13th. So they overlap. If you have members that are in both the beef and the sheep show, no problem. We have the opportunity to make everything work that you're in your competitions, and we never let anyone not be in a competition. So if you have a heifer and a lamb, don't worry, you can register in both shows and compete in both shows. 4-H Alberta Multi-Species Judging Competition. If you're a member, or if you are the member and you qualified at a regional competition, you're guaranteed a spot until July 1st. Registration closes for everyone. That includes all seniors that did not qualify, as well as intermediates, as of July 15th. The event, it runs from the 10th to 12th. However, many members leave the evening of the Saturday evening after the awards presentations, but you are welcome to stay the entire weekend at the Lakeland College campus. If you're unable to attend and you were a qualifier, you need to let myself know, either by phone or email, so I can let any other member that is down the list to be able to qualify and enter into the program. So all dates, this Friday is a big one, as well as July 15th. And I think if there's any questions, Lexi and I are here to answer them.
Thanks, Lexi and Shelly Ann. That was very informative, and thank you for going through that. We do have a couple questions in the queue already, and for those that are listening or watching on the webinar, you can just add your question to the Q&A box that's on the side of your screen, and we'll filter those through and answer any questions that you may have. So the first one that came in says, can I bring a 4-H'er from another club or who is not part of the beef heifer or sheep project to either beef heifer or to the sheep show?
Shelly, you want to go?
I can answer that one. Yeah. So with respect to the 4-H sheep show, if you do not have a lamb project, you are eligible to come to the show. The sheep program believes that the only way you're going to become a sheep project member is to learn to do by doing. So we have the opportunity. There are several. If you've ever seen a mature ewe lamb, she usually has 1 or 2 or 3 lambs outside that we can offer for the showmanship competition. We do have the market lamb jackpot competition. So if you want to bring a market lamb and have your own animal there for showmanship, you can do that. Just remember that you have to have a breeding project. So you have to be registered in the sheep project to be able to qualify for any of the synergy component. But you're welcome to come and participate in any of the 4-H activities.
And so, great. Go ahead. So, and then with the beef heifer show, yeah, you do need to bring your 4-H, your registered 4-H project to participate in the livestock classes. So that would be your conformation, your grooming, and your showmanship. But all 4-H members are welcome to come and participate in the non-livestock classes, such as the show team judging, the quiz, and the multi-judging, as well as the fun activities.
Perfect. Thank you, Shelly and Lexi, and I hope that answers the question. Our next question that has come in says, I have a commercial heifer. Can I enter her in the beef heifer show?
Yes, absolutely you can. You can definitely enter her in the commercial side. We do have purebred classes as well as commercial classes. And if you're interested, you can also enter her in Summer Synergy. They do also have commercial classes.
Perfect. Okay, again, if you have any questions, please put them in the queue and we'll answer them. We have another one that just came in. What if my region, and this must be related to multi-species judging, what if my region does not have a qualifying competition? What would they do then?
Actually, I think all regions have a regional qualifying competition, or they have a process set in place to determine who would fill their region's quota. Shelly Ann, they can contact their regional specialist. Is that correct?
Yep.
Have any questions about
that? Yeah. And how would they know if they've qualified? Is that something that they would receive at the regional level?
They would have received a letter stating all the information about qualifying, what that qualified in the program was, as well as the deadline dates for all the deadline dates.
Okay. Okay, we have another question that just came in, asking if there is any camping available in Olds at the Olds exhibition grounds.
Yes.
Sorry, Lexi?
Shelly Ann? Yes, there is. There's a couple of options. Shelly Ann, maybe you know, maybe you've camped there. I haven't.
If you're coming with your camper, there is camping on site without power on the south side of the Megadome. So you can put your camper there. If you are like me and require hookups for power and hookups for sewer and water, the Hedges, which is directly to the east of the grounds, is available, and you can find that through ORE. Those camping spots fill up quickly because there's lots of families that are like me. So the sooner you book your spot, the better. But if you have your own generator, there's plenty of camping to the south building.
And I'm assuming there would be ample parking space for trailers as well, for cattle stock trailers.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Looks like we have another one that just came in, and it's asking, I'm going to try and read this right, are all the classes oral reasons at provincial judging?
Yes, they are. We like to challenge our members. They have to, like I said, judge their classes in the morning, take really good notes, and then all classes are oral reasons in the afternoon.
Perfect. Okay. Well, we don't have any more questions in the queue, but maybe we'll give it another minute and see if anything pops in. Again, you can just put it into the question and answer box icon that shows up on your screen. And of course, if you have any questions after the webinar, or you're just tuning into the webinar on a delay through our YouTube channel or on Facebook, you can definitely get a hold of one of your regional specialists that are happy to answer any questions for you, or you can get a hold of Lexi or Shelly Ann. I don't see any more questions coming in. Again, I think a couple things just from what I pulled away from this is make sure to recognize that Summer Synergy is a separate registration from the Sheep and Beef Heifer Show. That is an important one. So if you're doing one, make sure that and you want to do both, make sure that you are registering for both. And other than that, again, any questions? We'll just give it a couple more seconds. Okay, well, if there's nothing else, I'd like to again thank Shelly Ann and Lexi for taking time out of their Monday evening to go through these 3 great opportunities provided to our members. Again, if you want to, if you have any questions, don't delay. Get in touch with your regional specialist to help you out. If you need to register and have issues, again, 780-422-4444. We'll get you through to the registrar's office. We are in a tight timeline. Registration deadlines for sheep and beef heifer close June 1st, so that's this Friday. You have a little more time for multi-species judging, but I would not delay if you're planning to register or attend that. Again, thank you everyone for joining us this evening. We appreciate it. These webinars are new to us. We've done a few now, and I think the results are fairly positive, so we're probably going to continue doing them. But if there's something that you would like to see us do differently, by all means, let us know. Just drop us a line, and we'll listen to what you have to say. So again, thank you everyone. Thanks Shelly, thanks Lexi, and have a good evening.
Thanks, Cameron.
Thanks, Cam.